Hey everybody, I hope that you're all doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing there be a question as to like whether or not you should do something. It seems like it's connected with like sending a message or maybe even reaching out. It seems like you could be like on a break or maybe like separated from somebody. Things may not have ended particularly well with this person. We're gonna see. You may actually be deciding to wait this out, like even though you had been like considering like maybe I should act now or I should reach out to them now. You may actually be waiting until you have more information. Remember, two energies can be reversed. This can be somebody thinking about reaching out to you. Okay, we're starting off with the Queen of Cups. Ooh, a new beginning. I'm seeing a new beginning, but I'm also seeing this potentially being you are connecting with someone. For some of you though, I don't know if you know this person already, but there is someone that you're connecting with. To have the Ace of Pentacles though on the bottom of the deck, this may be somebody, maybe somebody new, or maybe it would feel like a new thing meeting with this person. Like if you've already had an experience with them or hung out with them before, for some reason it would feel different this time around. Things would feel different or new or renewed in some way. But for some of you, this can be somebody that you haven't really met before. I am saying there be a focus on an emotional connection with the Queen of Cups. The archetype of the Queen of Cups, which is the first card out, is us being in a space where we are like emotionally receptive, where we are feeling everything that we're feeling, where we're being present to our emotions. The Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, I'm also hearing influential energy. It's somebody that like other people can go to and feel comforted emotionally, that this person is like receptive to how they're feeling. Queen of Cups can be like an artistic energy as well. Somebody very like sweet and empathetic, and usually has some sort of intuitive ability, if not something more. Can be somebody that heals, an energy worker, many different things. Okay, here we go. There's a conflict emotionally that one is feeling. I'm seeing an opportunity, but you don't know what to do about this. Because emotions are involved with someone, it seems like it's making it maybe more confusing. Maybe even feeling like this is an impossible choice that you're trying to make here. I am looking at the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You may have feelings for somebody, but your values are different than theirs. Let's see. I will say this, for some of you in this case, if you did not have an emotional connection with this person, you would not at all be considering this situation because you know that you're not compatible with this person otherwise. Maybe in and of itself, that's enough information to allow you to move forward. Something about having, like, this person's goals are very different or, like, incompatible with yours. The decision hasn't been made yet, though. You have the opportunity to connect with this person still. I'm seeing a decision that hasn't been made, like whether or not you're going to move on. However, if you move away, if you move on, if you move away from this situation, you're actively making a choice to seek out stability for yourself if you move away, which may be becoming more clear to you. So it seems like it's all about figuring out what you want. Do you want to have somebody in your life that you have an emotional connection to, that in other areas of your life you're not compatible with them and they also do not create like stability within your life? Or do you want stability and do you want to like reach your goals and also connect with people that have common goals, and that's the direction that you want to go in. It looks too like even though you have an emotional connection with this person, there's still like a lack of fulfillment and satisfaction emotionally for you. Otherwise, the Eight of Cups would not be here. Yeah, this person may be very interested in you physically, but on other levels, this person is not really consistent, and it seems like they're not maybe like mature enough. You would see them as being able to have like an intimate, deep emotional connection with them. Like they may not even like talk about things on a deeper level with you that you may feel are like imperative to having a proper connection. I will say this too, if you end up moving away from this person or like moving on and towards goals that you have, I'm seeing that this person is going to show up again. This may be somebody that actually like repetitively comes around, but they're always in the same energy. And like because they're in that energy, it's somebody that like you may not take seriously, like at least not. It's somebody that you don't see as being like compatible with the level that you're on emotionally. Like vibrationally, this person is not compatible with you when it comes to like a very deep emotional connection. Like you may see this person as being more like childlike or childish or kind of self-centered, but working from that space, like regardless of how old this person is, you may see them in a very young energy that like lacks maturity and maybe emotional depth, we can say. Like there's somebody that may be like a lot of fun to be around and maybe like exciting and stuff like that, and like they have a lot of ideas and they want to take you like to these crazy places, or you have like adventures with this person and it's like a lot of fun. It reminds me of like a fun friendship type of energy, and you could even have like physical chemistry with this person, but when it comes to like emotional depth and like presence and stuff like that, you wouldn't really feel that from this person. And there's definitely an element of chaos and risk that is involved with like you becoming involved in this person with this person. But I'm seeing them like actively being interested in you. That also doesn't really change. Like you may even find yourself like this person may kind of treat you as like a motherly figure to them, is the dynamic. Like you may feel kind of like they're your child and you're kind of in a like parental role with this person. Because I'm even seeing this characterized as like in a like more mature feminine energy that is more of like a mothering sort of energy, the archetype, so it has nothing to do with gender. And then I'm seeing like this younger, like more chaotic and like excitable energy, maybe more impulsive too, like less thoughtful. I'm seeing this be like a younger masculine energy. So somebody that would be like attracted to the more stable feminine energy and like will go after it and like be excited, and it's kind of like about the chase, but also them like this younger masculine energy is like not really like up to par, maybe up to standards with this stable feminine energy. The stable feminine energy would kind of see this energy as like someone that you would kind of like ruffle their hair, that sort of thing, like somebody younger. Again, regardless of how old this person is, that's just energetically how they come through, as like a little kid kind of. Or like even a teenager or something. Somebody's going to come through, reach out to another person, but I'm seeing this hasn't happened yet. I am seeing there be a focus on Pisces. This looks like it's associated with the Queen of Cups energy, Pisces. So you feel conflicted about a decision that needs to be made related to like an opportunity that you have. Like, do I say yes? Do I say no? Do I engage in it? Do I deny it? What do I do here? There's a question of like fulfillment here of what's going to be it for you, what you're trying to go after. And I'm seeing there be a desire for stability in your life. And then I'm seeing this energy pop up. It looks also like you kind of know, if I start building this within my life, as soon as this person comes through, they're going to knock it all down. Like you would have this knowledge too, because I'm kind of seeing it be like, this is like your Lego tower that you're building here within your life, and you're like, this is what I want. I like left behind that other stuff because I knew I needed to go in this direction, because the only way I'd feel fulfilled is if I built this stability in my life and I went after this goal in my life. And I'm seeing like there may have been a tough decision or maybe tough moves that you made to get to this point, and then it's like, lo and behold, this little like young masculine energy comes through. They're gonna knock down this whole tower. Like, look at how they're just running through. It's like they don't even realize that you built this whole thing, and they're just about to slam into all of it. I'm seeing there are also like unknown reasons why certain things have been happening too, that you may feel like there's more to the story yet that hasn't been completely unveiled yet. Ah. Hold on, because I'm seeing two different things happening here, and I just want to get two more cards to see. For some of you, there was something going on, potentially with like a third party involved, but that wasn't like known yet. I'm seeing it be like something that's hidden. There's something about like justice that is going to happen in relation to this, but it's kind of like something may have been going down low key, or that like wasn't revealed, and the consequences of that thing happening are going to be taking place, but they did not happen yet. But I'm seeing like justice be associated with something that is in the process of happening. So there is going to be like a rebalancing. For those of you that a third party was not involved, what I'm seeing is that something is kind of happening or taking place that has to do with a reconciliation, or you bumping into someone. I'm looking at Leo and Pisces next to one another. Libra is also here too. Having the strength to let this go. Yeah, I'm seeing something happening behind the scenes that somebody did not disclose, and I'm also seeing that there is going to be karmic justice for this, but it has not happened yet. It hasn't taken place, but there is going to be karmic justice. I'm seeing you also be at the point where you're like, I need to let go of this, kind of like it's not mine to hold on to anymore. Yeah, somebody was doing something and was not letting the other person know what was happening. Like there was some sort of like canoodling even that was happening behind the scenes. I'm seeing there be like sadness and disappointment that's connected to this. Like I wonder if you had a feeling that something was going on. The interesting thing is that like I'm not seeing the Seven of Swords here or the Five of Swords. So somebody just like may not have thought to tell you something, but because the moon is here too, you're at a point where you know that you need to let go of something, because again, like regardless of what this character is doing, you already know that they are not compatible with you emotionally. And I'm seeing like if you were feeling bad because you're like, I do have an emotional connection with them and like I feel bad that I'm not maybe entertaining this situation with them, it's like they have stuff going on. I'm hearing in their back pocket. They just may not have told you this. For example, like somebody's coming through and being like, hey, I'm trying to be with you. Do you want to be with me? I'm really interested in you, all of this stuff. And you feel kind of badly for turning them down. But at the same time, it's like they're seeing other people. I'm seeing they definitely have like a palpable social life is what I'm hearing, but I'm not seeing them having disclosed that with you. Like you just see them coming through and you feel like you're doing very well for yourself. I'm seeing like you've made a lot of tough decisions that are related to like your fulfillment and your stability. I'm seeing this person be kind of careless when it comes to stuff, not in a malicious way. It's like this person just lives in a very like careless manner. And so like because they don't know stability for themselves, they don't really respect your stability either, or like these goals that you've worked towards or like what you've built for your life. They just like kind of see the end result of what you've done, and it's like they may potentially wreak havoc on it. Again, not to be malicious, but it's just kind of where they are. It's like it's kind of like when a little kid does something because they don't really understand yet like the weight of something that they do yet. That's kind of how I'm seeing this energy. Like I'm definitely seeing somebody that definitely seems like a child in relation to where you are energetically. And so they don't really understand what a big deal this Ten of Pentacles is for you. And so they also wouldn't understand the big deal of like kind of ruining it in a way, or like soiling it somehow. Yeah, I'm hearing the word sully. So it's like it's like this. Say you worked really hard to like buy a car for yourself, and like you bought a nice car and it was something that you worked really hard for and you saved your money up for it. And it's like this person comes back into your life and then they're like, hey, can I borrow your car? And they end up crashing it. And then it's like they disappear after that because they're just like not understanding like what a big deal this is, and they totally like duck responsibility for it, and it's just like not a big deal to them, you know? It's like that. And you know too that you know how this person lives. You also knew what the deal was going to be if you allowed them back into your life, and so it's almost no surprise that they end up crashing your car and then sort of like disappear and you can't get a hold of them. And it's not like they're doing it on purpose to like to be that kind of guy in the story, you know? It's just in line with their character. They're just being themselves, you know? And I'm also seeing that, like, again, as I said before, they have stuff going on in the background that they're not disclosing to you that may potentially change your perspective of having this person in your life. Because you may think that they're coming around and that they're, like, all lonely because of how focused and intent they are on like maybe seducing you in some way, or like giving you all of their attention and being like, you're so important to me, I love you so much, or like I want you in my life, or like I want you so badly, whatever this is that this person is coming through and doing. Meanwhile, it's like they're texting 5 other people. They're just not telling you that. Like this is the kind of character that I'm seeing. But I'm getting that, like, because of, or for some of you, they're like partying, but they're not telling you that, or there's some stuff that they're involved with that they're not really thinking like long term. And so I'm seeing things are going to be catching up with this person. And I'm seeing you get to a point where you kind of can tell like where things are going to end for them, or that, you know, kind of when you see somebody on a roll and you're like, I know that they're headed for rock bottom and I know that they're not there yet, but I can see that that's going to be what's happening. It's kind of like one of those situations. And you may like have a lot of love for this person, you care for this person, and you also know that you wouldn't be showing up for yourself if you allowed this person to just like come through and wreak havoc on your life. Especially because, like, as I said before, what you have made such a conscientious effort to build within your life, you know that having this person in your life will undo that for you. And that's why it's so important to create the boundaries. Because you know that, like, inevitably things are going to come crashing down if you allow this person to come through, no matter how charming they are. This person definitely has a charming energy, definitely can be persuasive, seductive even. Like, I'm getting a very, very charming energy on their end. But yeah, it's someone, as I said before, that you kind of see where they're going and you're like, they're going to hit rock bottom, but they haven't done it yet. And so, like, you know that it's going to be, like, all downhill for a while with them. And you're getting out of the way. So I'm seeing you get to a point where you're like, I got to let this go. Can't hold on to this anymore. Especially, too, because it seems like you kind of had a feeling that they had some other stuff going on that, again, they were not disclosing. I'm getting this also be a key point. And you may feel sad about that, too. Like, I wish that things could work out. I feel, like, really disappointed, or I feel really sad just that things couldn't be another way. But I'm also seeing you taking this in stride, too. Knowing that you can feel that way and you still don't need to allow this into your life. That you can feel that and work through it without needing to, like, sabotage what you've been building for yourself. Because it's really important what you've been doing. And I'm seeing a lot of emotional work that you've been doing too. And especially too, like, for those of you that have prominent Pisces placements, it can be so hard because, like, with Pisces placements, our hearts are so big and so, like, all-encompassing. And one of the most difficult things for us to do, like us with Pisces placements, prominent Pisces placements, or like a lot of aspects to Neptune in our charts, it can be very difficult for us to set boundaries. But that's also the shadow of Pisces, the shadow of Neptune. It's like, I love you so much, I'll do anything for you, and I'll let you ruin my whole life because I love you, and not like subject you to any rules. And then I'm kind of like left sitting in the dust of all of this, and it's because I wasn't showing up for myself. And I'm seeing you like really taking a look at this and seeing it for what it is. And it looks to me like you're going to decide not to go back on the merry-go-round with this person again. Like, not up for the roller coaster. Like, all the different rides on the circus that you could, like, get on with this person and being like, nah, I'm good. You're still in the process of figuring out how to let go, but it looks like this is where you're going with all of this. Because I think you're ready for something new, even if that's like a bit of a mystery. I'm seeing you also be like a little bit unclear at times on how to set boundaries with this person, just because it's kind of complicated emotionally. But I'm seeing that, like, you're going to do this from a place of love, and knowing that if you're truly doing it from a place of love, it means showing up for yourself and not just making excuses. I see this also be a sticking point right now for where this person is and like the energy that they're in currently. in this moment, in this snapshot of energy here that we're reading on, this person is not going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. Like, this person is not it for you right now, not in the energy that they're maintaining currently. I'm also seeing too that there's kind of like this battle that you've been doing subconsciously of like willpower versus this like subconscious Piscean energy that you're moving through, of like kind of the will and the heart, and figuring out what that means for you, even like the psychological energy of like Pisces and the 12th house. You may take some time to like rest and recuperate emotionally as well. Yeah, I'm seeing there be like these feeling conflicted because of like the stability that you've created in your life, and also thinking like, would I throw that away to meet up with this person or to like reconnect with them? But I'm seeing you kind of like throw all of it out the window, because you know that taking the opportunity with this person, there would be karmic consequences for it. And it seems like you're very aware of what's going to happen no matter what choice you make. And I'm seeing that it's going to be the thing that helps you make this decision about what to do about the opportunity to like be with this person or not be with this person, to meet up with them or hang out with them, or to like not reconnect with them. And I'm like, even though you haven't made the decision yet, at least not as far as we are in the reading right here, I'm seeing like you're figuring out what to do. So you are going to be getting to a conclusion. You are making progress with the process. So it's just something that's taking some time. Looking at Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, and Libra. Rather than revisiting the old, it looks like you're actually like leaning towards like a new venture, like a new future for yourself, like exploring new lands and new situations and like new relationships and all of that. Okay. That is where we are going to conclude things. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.